From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo. Fire crews and resources are sticking with their efforts to beat back Newfoundland's largest wildfire. The 16.6 square kilometer blaze is burning near Chance Harbour on Bonavista Peninsula. Meantime, for a third time, Nova Scotia has sent a 20-person team of firefighters west to help with out-of-control fires in Saskatchewan. And Environment Canada has issued air quality warnings from wildfire smoke for part of northeastern Alberta, for most of Saskatchewan and virtually all of Manitoba, and for much of northwestern Ontario. As the Alberta mountain town of Jasper prepares to mark the one-year anniversary of a devastating wildfire in that town, some locals are hopeful more progress will be made in rebuilding their community.
Astoria hotel owner Oliver Andrew says he's optimistic about how his town has approached the rebuild.
I think it'll really look like Jasper's been reinvigorated by this.
However, Dave Smith, a former vegetation manager with Parks Canada in Jasper, says there's still a great amount of sadness lingering over the town.
It's a full box of emotion and energy, both negative and positive.
Jasper is planning numerous events for July 22nd, exactly 1 year from when the fires were discovered and the town was evacuated. David Bowles, The Canadian Press.
A couple of large earthquakes have struck off Russia today, causing the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center to temporarily issue a threat forecast for Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula. The two quakes, the largest with a magnitude of 7.4, struck in the sea nearby, but the danger of tsunami waves have passed. 7 people are in critical condition and among 30 people injured after a vehicle rammed into a crowd of people waiting to enter an event venue along a busy boulevard in Los Angeles. Police say bystanders attacked the driver, who was later found to have a gunshot wound after the incident early Saturday. A Canadian woman has reportedly died while attending one of Europe's biggest summer music festivals. A spokesperson for the Tomorrowland Festival in Belgium says the 35-year-old woman fell ill Friday and was sent to hospital in Antwerp. Organizers were told Saturday morning that she had died. Katy Perry hung on and carried on as she suffered a major technical snafu at her concert in Northern California Friday night. Reporter Morgan Norwood explains.
A terrifying moment in San Francisco. Pop star Katy Perry performing mid-air when her giant butterfly prop malfunctions. It suddenly drops toward the crowd below.
She came over right in front of us and all of a sudden just dropped. And when that happened, my heart literally sunk.
Perry briefly stopped singing, then steadying herself before continuing on with the song.
Perry starts the Canadian leg of her Lifetimes tour with a show in Vancouver on Tuesday. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Toronto Blue Jays will get to the field early for a noon Eastern time game at home as they look to sweep the visiting San Francisco Giants. They'll send Jose Barrios to the mound against the Giants' left-handed ace and former Blue Jay Robbie Ray. The AL East leading Blue Jays are still leading the Yankees by 3 games after Trent Grisham broke a 9th-inning tie with a grand slam, and the Yankees ended up winning 12-9 over Atlanta. In the CFL, it was a frustrating loss last night for the BC Lions. The home side dropped a 33-27 decision to the Saskatchewan Roughriders. The Ottawa Red Blacks will try to better their 1-5 record when they host the 3-2 Hamilton Ticats tonight. Defending champ Colton Herta claims the pole position for today's Indy Toronto at Exhibition Place. Scotty Scheffler takes a 4-shot lead into today's final round in the British Open at Royal Portrush. The lone Canadian to make the cut, Corey Connors of Listowel, Ontario, started the day 10 shots back. Denis Shapovalov of Richmond Hill, Ontario, won the men's singles championship at an ATP event in Los Cabos, Mexico. From the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.